All right, what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? We are back, and yes, it is that time o' night. We are playing mono white, so let's go over the mono white build, and we'll have a little fun with it. And as I do it, I'm going to eat a little bit because I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Deck is pretty simple. 24 lands. All white. Thraben Inspectors. Glorybound Initiate. Lifelink. Try to flip Lone Rider. Aerial Spawner. Lifelink. Always Watching. Stasis Snares. Harvester. Lifelink. Cast Out. Odric is just really kind of a spicy one in this deck, but could be really good if you have like a Gisela or even like a Harvester you crew. Because then the king of the crop there, the Horsies, get flying. So all is good there. They're running Gideon's Intervention and a board, Hour of Revelation, more snares, some Fragmatizes, some Solenities. Basically your general white list. It looks really fun. I've been wanting to play this in the worst way since I kind of saw it. So we're going to rock it out. And Rockin' Rainer, what's up? Nope, that was a different build. We are now jumping onto the white. Spam? Oh, no, SP8. Is that spam? No. Okay. We're going to mull. You can spam chat anytime you want. Alright, we'll keep this. And definitely put that on top. If anything, we'll go turn slow. So we'll play. You can spam chat, Rockin'. We're okay with that. Alright, so this is an energy deck. Interesting, they got a forest, so... Ooh. Ooh. So I think we Harvester. Next turn. And then Always Watching. That seems like the better. Mm-hmm. That's where we're at, too. We're wondering if it's good or not good. Like, versus Mono Red, I'm sure it's fine. Not with a slow start like this, but the insane amount of life gain you get. You gotta think it's pretty good. So... Because, I mean, there is really an insane amount of life gain this deck has. And like I said, we're kind of prepping for GPDC, and this has been on our radar a little bit. But the big thing that handles mono red is zombies and black green. So those are the two decks you really want to test against. Because if you're going to a bigger event, or if your store's just loaded with mono red, that could be the other big reason to do this. If you have like 5 people playing mono red, you just bring this in and they're just going to go, yeah. Alright, we're fine with this. All of our stuff has flying. Yeah, we're going down to DC. We're not going to Denver, so... I feel like we always watching here. And pass. Yeah, they yeah, no, I got that. I figured you were going to Denver, testing for Denver. Yeah, the Bolus deck is I'm not in love with the UR Bolus version. I'm gonna be playing UR Control tomorrow night. With one of our other streamers on the team here. Brian. So I think we aerial responder. And it just makes sense. You can swing with a Hydra, but we can gain it back. No, I definitely got that Denver. Yeah. I forgot GP Denver is actually going to be standard, so. So we're looking forward to having some data for GPDC. Alright, so another Harvester. That's not going to do us any good. Alright, let's do that. Crew. Should cancel. Crew. U. Gain 4 back. Now we just need a Lone Rider or a Sunmare. Alright, now we're good. Now let me actually get serious. Let's move Fancy Chair up. We're going to sit back, bring the mic close. And now we're good to go. That's fine. And you're going to have to pump it to actually start doing any damage. They have 0 flyers, so... It's a torch. They tick down and kill aerial responder. We can actually kill torch very easily. Nope, 2 mana. Crack a clue. Alright, torch is still dead. Got a Sunmare. Now they're always watching. Cycle cast out. Another harvester? Really? Crew. Chandra. That was a 4 mana draw card. So we can lay down another always watching if we have to. That just makes the clock better for us. I forgot to turn on my music. There we go. Yep. I mean, if we get the 5 mana, we're in really good shape. Because Sunmare is a 7/7. That's a glory bound. Honestly, I think we're just struggling on 3 mana too long here. Which is weird for a 24 mana deck. They're going to exert. If they exert on... Alright, what do we kill? Alright, let's crew. So we can kill Glorybringer or Tracker. I think Bringer's got to go. Alright, that's a Lone Rider. That's actually... Not bad. Alright, let's crew. Alright, so this is not in the worst shape. Because what we'll do is this. Get some lifelink, go to 12. Transform it. Now it's a 5/5 for striking trample vigilant thing. Alright, so the draw. It may be time to chump with Tracker. I mean, they're probably looking for a Harness Lightning. Or something to kill Thraben Inspector. That would be my thought. Yeah, I think that's the key. So we'll take 7. Next, we're only going to take 4. Alright, Thraben Inspector, you've done your job. You fall on the sword really well here. A land would be great. Are they sinking it all in? Nope. Alright, puts us at 7. I don't know how we're still sticking around with this. Alright. Does that help? That's 9. It's not dead. I think we only attack with him this turn. I got, yep. What's up, Yitz? I don't think we're dead. Yeah, I don't think we're dead. I think it that rides as one may have pulled this out for us. Oh, I completely agree. The Harvester's not bad because we can crew it up and block. We've been literally stuck on 3 lands for all of 8 turns. So, Sunmare is not doing anything right now. But we are giving Temur energy fits. They've seen 5 more cards than we have. And somehow we are sticking around because of lifelink. Yeah, they're dead next turn. They're literal dead. Well, I mean, they're dead. We have a 5/4 Gisela. There's no. So I didn't think about that, Peg. That's a really good call. Authority of the Councils. So we're going to block Chump the 9/8 with our Angry Horse. Yep. Alright, let's begin sideboarding. Alright, so Stasis Snare is really good. Yeah, no, not going to be good there. Yeah, it takes haste away from Glorybringers, too. I didn't even think about that. That is a good call. Alright, so let's try not to draw, like, complete garbage here. Well, now we have the expert because I am by far not the expert here. I think we actually cut the cast outs because Stasis Snare is just better. Go down 1 Harvester. So what are you splashing black for then? Because we're all about learning here. So what are you splashing black for? Come on, deck. Anguish of Making Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. Mulligan. We'll keep. Yup. Seems really familiar at this point. This time we may get to crack our clue. It's been set the whole game. I get why the cycle lands are there, because it's flood proofing. But when you don't draw lands in general, it felt bad. Chemball. Okay. All things I can get behind. The only thing I noticed with this deck, this version of it that we're playing, because we're playing the 5.0 version that took a league about a week and a half ago, is it's missing Deck and Stone. And I feel like that is like premium removal for white. Like, people totally forget about it and be like, I'm going to put 3 Servant of the Conduits down. And then you're like, oh, Deck and Stone? And then they feel bad. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to draw a card. Audric's actually in the list. He's a one of. Because it gives all of our horsies flying. Because we have enough creatures that fly. Let's watch some always. The good old Audric Gisela combo. This is my first game with it, so I'm still gonna figure it out. Pag, is it Pag Shim? Pag. I'm just gonna call you Pag. All right. I mean, our opponent's getting us on the beats right now, which we're fine with. Manglehorn is weird, but fine. I think there's a... All right. In my opinion, there's a real deck out there with this. I mean, Sunmare is just straight hard for any creature base to deal with. We're actually going to get to look at Sunmare himself here in a second. And trigger him. I think Authority of the Councils is an add to the deck. That's annoying. Mangles all the way. I feel like I'm going to Stasis Snare that Servant now. Our opponent is missing land drops like a fiend. So we're going to Stasis Snare that Servant. Yeah, Anguish deals with a lot of that, and God Pharaoh is running around pretty heavily. Alright, that's fine. Let's line up the horse parade. That's why I feel like Deck and Stone is phenomenal right now. So they're going to burn all 6. That's fine. We need to burn something good off the top here. A Gisela. A Gisela would be good. That's not going to do it. Oh, this deck. You're just a spicy deck today. I think we're bringing the other Odric. And cut another Harvester. Yep. I think we go with that. It's about to get the double indestructible going. So they can give each other indestructibility. See, I don't know. Yeah, West Alliance not bad. Alright, we actually have a real hand here. We have a real 7. We Glorybound Initiate on 2. And then Lone Rider on 3 if we don't draw a land. I still think we Lone Rider because it's going to flip then. Alright, so we Glorybound Initiate. Yeah, we're trying to be pretty... I mean, we can hang out in the mid-range because we have cards like, you know, Crested Sunmare. But we also like to deal with... Well, that's just not nice. I mean, it's fine. It could be green-white horse tokens. Could be. I mean, we could totally go into the green-white token strat. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to be that guy. And make it so my opponent can't do any of his energy. We're taking a turn off to make sure energy is no longer a thing for our opponent. Alright, so we're going to do this. Yeah, this should be real interesting now. I mean, this is what I feel like you got to do against the energy deck. You got to basically say, no, we're not dealing with your energy stuff. Make them play fair magic. Let's see how their creatures compare up to your creatures. That's what I see. Yeah, that's a tracker. They will be able to draw cards, but not get clues. I love me some fair magic. Unless I could do completely broken things on my side. And which then I will do. Lone Rider? Combat? I'll trade 2 of your creatures for 1 of mine. Well, I completely agree with you. The meta is super fair right now. When you have a mono red deck that can actually be pretty fair about it, it's fair. Yeah. You just missed it, Peg. We were running a Reanimator deck. No, my skull. This is all right, there we go. We have a first striking, trampler, and vigilant. And we'll put out Lone Rider number 2. And this feels kind of gross. Salinity is just, you know. I mean, this is just beaters now. I think our guys look a lot better than this. We'll offer the 2 for 1. Yeah, Harness Lightning's a dead card now. Because they can't pool the 6 energy. They could have put... Oh, well, they could have put 3 creatures in. Oh, I forgot, it's first strike. They could have put all of them in. And then I would have 2 for Ode. I forgot, they can't give each other counters. Harness Lightning? Nope. Nope, not good. I mean, I guess we're going to kill Tracker. Eat the Tracker. This is a... Okay. I did not believe this card would be good against energy, but... No, can't. Alright, so we got this. We do this. Oh. Alright, that was fun. Can I put Deckenstone in this? I think we take that out and a Gideon's Intervention. Where are my decks? Where are my decks? Deckenstone. Where are you? There you are. I think we cut a Harvester and put a deck main. And a cast out and a second deck main. Yeah! I mean, let's try a Horrible Keep and see what happens. Good luck, have fun. I mean, I think Solemnity is fine as like a 2 of in the sideboard because it actually plays well against energy, which is a pretty prevalent deck, and it also plays well against Snake, which is taking over because we do have cards like Mono Red and zombies and stuff. Oh, deck. I'm fine if they're swinging. That's fine. You swing. Go swing. Another energy deck. So Salinity is going to come in. And a Heartbeat is going to come in. Oh, yeah. It's definitely coming in. Play that. Play that. I think in this deck, it is totally usable. That's fine. 6, 7, 8. We'll take 8. We're going to gain 5 back. Dessert. We go RAR. Wait, they really literally just flung. What? This is Pummeler. Okay. I'm fine with this. We're just going to take our lumps. They have another flinging head. We're super dead. Are we dead? So we play Initiate. Block. Negate 3. No, we're not dead here. Play to our outs. Come on, Pat. Play to your outs. If we can live... All right. So, crew, eh? Or do I? That's 5, 6, 7. They can pump it and it won't die. So that's 7. That puts us at 1. Yeah. I'm okay with this. Blown energy. Give it lifelink. Go to 1. All right, let's turn the corner here, baby. Still alive. All right, let's exert. Gain 5. Now we have an indestructible 5/5. I think we may have turned the corner, folks. This may be a corner turn. They have no good attacks. All right. Play the land. Sunmare. If we crew it up with the Glory Bound and then go to attacks. They are indestructible. Pay. I think we have turned it. Oh my goodness. Have we really turned the corner? All right, so they could have pump spells. All right, so we put that and that. And we block just like that. I know this deck too well. Double pump. We put every indestructible piece we have. Yeah, that's invigorated. That's 10. That's 11. That's 12. That's not dead. Turned it! Got there! Our opponent actually left the game. Woo! Oh, that was good. Play to our outs, folks. Play to the outs. Oh, that felt good. I think we keep this. We have things to do all the way up the chain, and I'm fine with this. It's blue-white control. Or it's a control shell. I'll play a Thraben Inspector. Oh, that felt so good. Alright. So, I mean, they're not going to do anything, so we're probably just going to pop the clue. Yep. Little blue-white second sun. It's not unfamiliar to us. We have played that deck plenty of times. We do know what we have to do against it, aka just punch it in the face as hard as you can. Life will not matter for a while. So we will not be exerting Glory Bound for the extra point of damage. Ooh, it's a Drakehaven deck. Okay. This is going to make things interesting because we do have Deck and Stone. Now let's crack. No reason to exert right now. Just deal 4. So it's a Drakehaven deck. These our opponents played really nice lands. The plains. I do enjoy those. Now we're just going to keep swinging. Let's see what they want to do. Guess what? We're stasis snaring a Drake. Is mine. Oh, this is silly. Alright, so if we get to Sunmare, we'll exert. Now we're going to get to Sunmare, but if we actually get to, like, cast it, and they let it resolve, we will totally have fun with it. Yes. Alright, well, my opponent's going to be playing at instant speed, it looks like, the whole game. So that's going to throw us for a little loop. Or not. Another Drake Haven. Alright. Well, that means we get to land Sunmare, and that's kind of what we want to do, is land it. If it lands, we have a good chance at keeping it around. Now we exert. Make a horse. Make a horse, of course. Now we have an indestructible 5/5 horse. My horse stays. Alright, let's do that. Not like it really helps the horse out. Draw. Alright, that's kind of a good card for us. Another Fumigate. Cast out. It'll have to be the horse. So it's like blue-white Drake Haven control. Okay. Oh my skull, it's fine. All is fine. I think cracking a clue before playing the watching would have been better line since you draw a thing. Okay. I get that. Alright, so they're going to gain one. All we got to do is draw a creature, folks. One creature. Nope. It would have been nice. Alright, so we got Glorybound. We don't have Glorybound. Totally could still win this. We have Deckenstone. So it's Esper. All right. Did we get there? You got a counterspell. All right. Crew. Done. Or you got something to cycle. All right, that's a sensor. All right, so they can't have much in the way of counterspell then. All right, so they're going to block. We'll gain 4. We're going to deck and stone them. Now? Yeah, they're tapped out. Let's deck. Alright, so they're looking for an answer. Alright, we need my other water. Alright, I mean, first strike vigilance, lifelink. And it's not going to do them much good. Especially because I can't cast out my creature. So this is just a stopgap. We need to be able to attack with 2 creatures. Really don't need another land. Oh, come on, deck. You can be nice to me. Oh, okay, come on. Come on, nothing to cycle. Nope. Alright, that's an Evolving Wilds. That's not what we want yet. That's not what we care about. Yeah. Alright. So... Fragmentize... Deck and Stone... Snare, it comes out. Cast out's fine, but I don't really care about it so much since I have the Fragmentize answer. And a Deck and Stones for the Drakes. So. Ah. Oh, come on, deck. Be nice to me. Alright, this is fine. Put that on top. Alright, so we'll play Lone Rider. Hopefully I have a tapped land. Tapped land, tapped land, tapped land. Not a tapped land. We know they have Censor. Do we play around it? Yes. I think we totally play around it. Oops. Alright, so they are tapping down for Drakehaven. That's actually fine with us. Alright, we're going to Lone Rider. Probably should have Harvested, then Lone Ridered. Yeah. Oh my goodness, deck. Yeah, I just realized we should probably have Harvested first. This deck's got some interesting lines to it, which you just don't realize. Alright, so first things first. Let's crew. Crew's a Harvester. Swing with the Harvester. Boop. Yep. And flip the Lone Rider. That thing's going to get mean. Alright. So now we get next turn a Crested Sunmare out. I only have one white source, too. Which is big, because that's Fumigate mana. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2. You got me. You're really good. But first things first, we're going to do this. Sunmare? That's actually fine with us. While Sunmare is really good, I'd rather deal with Gisela. Okay. So I'll have to play around Spell Shrivel next turn, if we get to the next game. First strike, trample, lifelink is good. Things I would love to see. A Deccan Stone. Deccan Stone? Yes. Please. Fumigate. Yep. That's fine with us. And crew with you. Now, we're not trying to commit too much to the board here. Our deck's really not giving us, like, amazing draws. I mean, we've gotten a Crested Sunmare, a Lone Rider, a Harvester, and a Gisela. So. But it's not doing too horrible. Deck. Alright, you know what? Let's just swing. Our opponent can block forever. We're just going to gain a lot of life. I don't think we're going to see any Gear Hulks. I don't think a Gear Hulk is in the cards. All right, that's annoying, but it is what it is. Ooh, okay. Let's play a land. We have 4 mana up for Shrivel. They have Essence Scatter. actually fine because we actually got damage through. So now we could play our big stuff and get around it. This is so rough of a matchup. They don't attack. They don't have a cycle card. And that tells us a lot right there. No. I don't think we do that. I think we just take the blocks. Because if they had an answer, they would have swung with Drake. Gear Hulk? Please tell me this is Gear Hulk. Yeah, this is a pull X4. We're reloading. No, they dump a Supreme Will. So this has got a deck written all over it. I mean, I'm fine right now because they could put all of them in the way. They're not going to. Alright, I mean, we're fine. I'm not worried about our life total right now. I'm not going to deck. See, now they have a cycler. They're attacking, so they know they could cycle to make a blocker. Alright, so let's Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Crack the clue. It's a land. Crew up the Harvester. This is what we've been wanting, baby. Now they have to split their blockers. They draw a cast out? Nope. The Harvester can go. Yep, we're still not worried about decking yet. They haven't like created a board state of epic proportions where we need to deck. Another Faith. I really... Sure. Alright, them leaving back one means they may not have a cycler. Holy God, deck. Alright, I think we just go off on it now. Alright, so they had a negate. Alright, get it out of their hand now. It's fine. I mean, always watching would be great. Because then Inspector can do his thing. Cycle. So they have choices. They can make 2 Drakes. Or they can drain. And it looks like they're going to make the Drakes. Are they going to double block? Or triple? No, that wouldn't even be worth it. They need quad blocks. Anyway, I think we're okay right now. Just need to draw something. Something. Alright, let's see what they do. Yet again, leaving one back. They may or may not have it. Most likely they have it. Alright, aerial responder. Yes! Another threat that we can actually use. Alright. Go. Let's see what they got. Alright, so casting out. Gisela is a guaranteed cast out target here. Alright, Inspector down. Slightly annoying. Alright, they have 2 cards left. And we're at a very healthy life total. And they are not attacking. Alright, let's cycle. Alright, so we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 10 left in this deck. This deck has jokes. We may go down to 23 lands, since we're topping out at 5. We're going to find every land in our deck. Deck and stone would be really great. Alright, deck, be nice. No land. No land. Alright, Drake Haven 3. Oh, this deck at times. Yep. I mean, they're basically telling me they have nothing. So if we draw... God, I hope we draw a deck in stone. Give me my deck in stone, please. I said please. We're shuffling things around. deck in stone. Glory Bound Initiate. Fine. Eight. So we'll live for one more turn. They have probably 2 more turns. Oh, 1 more turn. It might be 2 more turns now. Exert. Can we turn this thing around? Yeah, we're... Alright. We got a fumigate? Are they really going to fumigate? They should attack first. You should attack first. Just letting you know. Good news is you just told me you have fumigate. Go to 6. Here comes fumigate. Yep. And another Drakehaven. But they have nothing, so... Alright, Harvester. As long as they don't have anything that cycles, we're in business. Nothing cycling yet. They have 1 card in hand. Let's cycle the desert. Give me something good. Fragmentize. I am getting my Gisela back. Crew. Pay. Go to 10. Oh my goodness. Are we really getting this back? Alright, what did they probably drew pull. This feels like a pull. Yep. So they can't drain us out. What we need is a creature. We need a creature. A creature gets us a lot closer. So they made 1. Alright, creature. Come on, creature. So they only made 2 Drakes. They have 5 cards, though. Alright, well, we're going to attack with Gisela. This is a crazy game. All right, we're at 11. We have 13, 14, 15. Another cast out, really? Alright, crew. So you can't attack. Now our opponent's going to lose on time. Pull X1, sure. I mean, dumped a negate. Yep. 5 is not dead. Are you going to attack? Nope. And you're tapped out. We drew a land. No, we got 10 minutes left. Yep. And that would have been a 101 for us. Deck is still not bad. Alright. This seems fine. Alright. Alright, we're going to be a turn behind. So far, I could say we officially have not... Have we lost with this yet? I don't know. Oh, they're mismatching lands. That's angering. That's a Glorybound Initiate, which I already have a good idea I should have decked, but... We'll attack for 1. Boop. No. You have a clue. A second one. I have more. All right. Now I'm going to do this. Slam Harvester. And we'll take the damage coming our way. Because I think we're on the same style deck. Just saying. If we see Gisela, it'll make a lot of sense. No, it's a Gideon. It's Chad. Hope everyone's having a good time. Well, it's an emblem on. Okay. No attacks. Huh. We're going to do this. And then crew it up with you. Boop. Flip. Lone Rider. Can we draw a land, please? I mean, I'm fine with this. If you're going to swing... Ah, they got us with the Crusted Sunmare. I have it too. Actually, cancel. I have one too. Do they have another one? They do. So they're all indestructible. Alright, well, we're going to block and take 6. Play a land. I as well have 2. That's a Gisela. That's unfortunate. Can't really swing into me, though. That could be good. So, Deck and Stone would be... that's annoying. Alright, so Gisela's coming in hot. So, it's going to do 5. Alright, we can crew... Crew... Block. 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 Yep, eat the one. You get horses and I get horses. And I still have an aerial responder. And we get an always watching. That was a really good draw. We're in horse wars now. It's an anointed procession, sure. Yeah, first strike. Yep, first strike should kill it. We gain life, though. We get more horses. We are out horsing the horse. Alright. So, yep. Mm-hmm. Alright. And we'll do 1 and 1. 1 and 1. We'll keep. Oh, they got authority of the consoles. Something we talked about putting in, but we have not. I agree, Blasto. I agree that was silly. It was silly in all the right ways. Alright, so if we draw a land, we are on... Oh, our opponent's missing a land drop. Alright, so we are going to Lone Rider. We're going to miss a land drop too, but we have creatures. Exert. It's triggered. Alright, so they decked our little friend here. Alright, can't really take a turn off. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to start swinging. Can we draw a land, please? No. Yes. Now let's start hitting. I exert. I exert. My stuff has vigilance. 10. Oh, this deck is silly. Our opponent found a land. They've got Thraben Inspector. They crack a clue. Alright, so they're on double trump duty. We're getting there, folks. Exert. Exert. There we go. Oh, I love the good old Glorybound Initiate. Exert. Always watching. Beats. GG. So we beat the horse war. We're going to get one more game in. Get another game in. This deck's addicting. So good. It's silly, yet I'm going to keep this. It's the first time we've seen our friend Hodrick. Now, if Hodrick will let us draw some lands. Alright, well, I mean, we're drawing lands. We need to. The deck knows it needs to draw some lands. Yeah, that's a long tusk cub. Oh, there's the land. Land. Give me all the lands, deck. All the up to 5. Let's not be picky. Up to 5. It's a pummeler deck. That's fine. I have Solemnity for that in a sideboard. You're not going to be happy. So the kicker is we get a land. And then we get... So the big thing is land gives us Odric and aerial responder, which is pretty alright. So we're going to aerial responder. And if we can't do it, we're going to always watching next turn. And then Odric. Hopefully. But yeah, we definitely are going to be dropping it like it's hot with Salinity here. Because counters is just not what we want to deal with here. That's fine. You attack. I'm going to... That's fine. You go to 5. There's 10 on board right now. Alright, well, we're just going to start dropping always watchings. And probably a Lone Rider next turn. So there's 10 on board. We'll go to 6. If we Lone Rider next turn... The other biggie we could do is just always watching again, because that makes just about everything we play out of reach of Glorybound Initiate, not Gloryburner, which actually seems pretty okay. Yeah, we'll take 10. That's fine. Could be up to 12 if they decide to blow all their energy. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to do this. We need some blockers. This deck is so stingy when it comes to lands at times. 24 of you. Should have no problem finding them. Good news is Lone Rider's going to flip. We're going to go to 9. Now we're going to have a first striking 5/5 with Trample and Lifelink. Alright, so I'm in the camp of blocking on Hydra. I don't know if they have us dead, though. Because that's just an 0-2 in Trample. Alright, so if we do that, and they get... No! That was a punt. That was a punt. What were we drawing? Always watch. Oh, deck. Alright. Deck and stones. Salinity. Stasis Snare. Cast outs come out. The Harvesters come out. And one of you come up. And go. Yeah, tomorrow night is blue-red control, so we will be back with our normal hours tomorrow night, not a 6-hour extravaganza stream. Because that's what today was. And they know we are the Crested Sunmare deck. I mean, they have to figure that out. So, we are okay with this, though. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Yep. This is a keep. We have some great removal. We have Glorybound Initiates, which are great with always watching, as we've seen before. So. And a tune. Get that energy pool started. Oh, they're going for a forest. Alright, so that means they got red in hand already. Nice, the deck's being good to us. We're really just going to always watching next turn. And punch my opponent for 5. Yep, there's the forest they got. Or a forest they got. That's fine. Alright. I'm actually fine with that as a turn 2 for them. Alright. So let's draw some good cards. Maybe 2 lands? Just 2. All we need is 2 more. Like the next 3 turns. That would be acceptable. Alright, it's still a forest, so we still know they have a forest. Long Tusk Cub. We are fine with the cub. Alright, that's a land. And I'm actually going to deck the cub right now. So. Because we have a second deck. So might as well just not bother. Alright, that's a servant. That's fine. I can't grow, really. The other deck is probably going to be saved for Ronus. Unless they play a second servant. Which then I will totally deck that. Alright. Alright, aerial responder's fine. And exert. They're tapped out, so no. I mean, we're just gonna keep exerting anyway because we have always watching, which gives our creatures vigilance and 1/1. I'd love to drop a Sunmare next turn. So, all right, land. We're gonna do what we've been told to do. You flip your cards around a lot. All right, that's a pummeler. We will deck that pummeler. All right, That pummeler is most likely getting the deck. Alright, so it's a land. It just comes into play tapped. That's okay. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. Yep. That pummeler is no longer with us. Alright, let's do some damage. Next turn, we can crest its Sunmare, which will give us indestructibles. The only good news is we're padding our life totals, so Pummeler really would have to do some major damage to us. So, yep, there we go. And I think we run it back just like this. So. Oh, man. It has been a good night. I think I'm fine with this. Keep. Honestly, I've not run into red yet. But from everyone I've talked to that's played it, it actually holds up really well against red. Because red needs to basically win by like turn 5, turn 6. And with the amount of life gain we have, it's pretty good at keeping its life total somewhat survivable. And then once we turn the corner with like a Sunmare, it's pretty much over with. Or even an always watching and just like aerial responders. Or Gisela. It's really hard for an opponent. God, I want to deck that in the worst way now. I totally am. Because you blew your energy for that. So that tells me a lot right there. Okay, so you did have a green source. Must have drawn it. Alright, so we're going to aerial responder here. Because I'm pretty sure they have a harnessed. And if they're going to harness something, we'd rather have them harness the aerial responder. Because they have to use all of their energy. You know what would be great right now is Salinity. Salinity would be fantastic. And that's a Bristling Hydra. So we draw a land. We may just Glorybound and Lone Rider. This deck is weird with its lands, though. Alright, so we're going to do this. We've done pretty well. We played against Teamer Energy, beat it. We played against Control Shell, we beat it. I mean, the deck is pretty stable. I don't know if I like 24 lands, but of course then you're looking at this, and this has been a constant where we're like, yup, this is 24 lands. Alright, so let's see what our opponent wants to do. Alright, what are they exerting on? Let's see what his exert target is. Alright, so he actually did pick the right one. That's sad. Yeah, we're on 24 lands, and Moto just does not want to give us a land. Alright, that's fine. Not dead. There's a land. Alright. We're going to do this. And this. Alright, so we're going to go with a 16 all. Our goal is to hopefully get a Crested Sunmare out. Because Glorybringer can't kill it. Alright, so they're going to Magma Spray a Rider. What do they got? Another Hydra. Alright, some more energy. Only one can get hexproof, though. There are going to swings, so... I would like a Crested Sunmare, please. Or a land. Let's do our normal. Cycle it around. Okay, deck. Land. Untapped land, please. Hey! Alright, let's get the Crested Sunmare train going. Because that's going to be super hard for them to deal with. Alright, let's just gain some life. Okay. We got dodge removal one time. Alright, they can exert on Responder. Alright, so they're out of cards. Fantastic. Alright. So my opponent is in quite the predicament. Because they can exert on Aerial Responder. They can not attack. So they're not exerting. So if we do this, we take 8. I think that's fine. I'm actually fine with this. That puts me to 5. But we have a second Sunmare. It's fine. I'm indestructible. You're not punching through anything more than... Alright. So that was fine. They burned all that energy for nothing. Alright, so they got a card. Alright. So let's get on the Sunmare train now. Yeah! Got there. Alright, so I think we're done for the night. Let's go over the deck. Because the deck was super fun, and we got blue-red control tomorrow night for even more fun. So, 24 lands. Yes, we didn't see a lot, but we did handle Pummeler. And we did handle Teamer. So 2 of the big decks that are kind of floating out there, we had no problem with. We had a control shell we ran into. It was rough, but we still got there. The deck itself, super interesting, super fun. I think I'm going to have to take it for a ride a little bit more and give it a run through. I don't know if I agree with everything, but I did make a few subs with like Deck and Stone into the main. Cast Out's fine. I don't think it's doing what we want to do with the deck, though. I think I'd rather have Stasis Snare. There's really not much we have to worry about casting out too much of. It's just a straight always watching deck, really. So we want to always watching our Glory Bounds, flip Lone Riders, get Crested Sunmare to start pooping out a lot of little horses. Odric, I think, is our finisher. It's basically when you get into a board stall, you try to find Odric, put Odric down. Hopefully we have like an aerial responder out or a Gisela or a Harvester. You crew the Harvester. Odric goes, oh, everything has flying. All your horses have flying. Whee! And push in. Solemnity is actually a pretty cool sideboard card for the energy decks running around. You got it. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. I totally wanted to sing it the whole time, but I'm trying to be as... Yeah. Some people may not get that reference. So, it was really good. Not just entertaining, but actually a really sound deck. I'd love to know what it runs into, like what its really bad matchups are. So if you guys have played it, let us know. But Fumigate's really good with 2 Crested Sunmares down because you just go, Fumigate. Oh, look, I gained life. More stuff. So, I think the deck as a whole, if you were going to take it to an F&M, I give it a full thumbs up. The deck will rock out. Not super expensive right now to build either. So, the most expensive piece is probably the Crested Sunmare. Or the Giselas. Other than that, not much there. So, I really do like it. I think we're going to run it back. We'll see it again sometime in the near future. Other than that, everyone, thank you for coming out. Thank you for the 6-hour stream. And have a really good night.